कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः. We have the sampradayam, the tradition of reciting the verses in the Adikavyam, in the original Grantham of Srimad Ramayanam by Valmiki Maharshi. This is called Parayana Kramam. So there are many devotees across the world who religiously read the verses of Ramayanam. That is called Parayanam. Next is of course this Paddhati of delineating the meanings and the Swapadeshartha, the hidden meanings of this Grantha. That is through a style called as Pravachanam. Pravachanam means delivering discourses. Of course, we have many synonymous words to it, like Upanyasam. In the south of India, the other word, or probably the more used word, is Upanyasam, which means rendering discourses. Of course, in the north of India, Upanyas can also mean a novel. Upanyasam is to delineate, elucidate. We have that mixed with music, without music. So then it becomes Sangeeta Upanyasam, Sangeeta Pravachanam. So there is speaking and there is relevant singing as well. Now there is another Paddhati which is called as Bhajana Sampradayam. Bhajana Sampradayam is where you take music, you take lyrics which is venerating our deities, and then make the music so easy, followable, accessible that the listeners can also sing along with the musicians. So that is called Bhajana Sampradayam. In that there is a very famous bhajan. Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura Vayukumara Vanara Veera Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura Vayukumara Vanara Veera Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura Vayukumara Vanara Veera Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sita Ram Jai Rajeshyam Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram says the Sahityam. So what Hanuman does? He keeps singing praise of Rama, Sita, Lakshmana and so on and so forth. So Hanumat Bhajanam, Hanumat Bhakti is an integral part of Sanatana Dharma, Advedic civilization. Hanuman, in his journey of seeing Sita, went house after house, palace after palace, and landed up at a place where he saw various women who were sleeping. In that he saw a woman who resembled the waters, the flowing waters of a river or even a pond. And there her ornaments resembled the blossomed lotuses. The little bells attached to her girdle looked like the buds of the lotuses, and her open mouth looked like an alligator, says Valmiki. Kinkini jala sankasha tahema vipulambujaha bhavagraha yashastiraha supta nadyaiva babuhu. Then he sees women sleeping in different postures. One has put her legs on the other's thighs, one has put her head, resting her head on the other's thighs, one is putting and resting her head on the other's bosoms. So this is the scene that he is witness to. Anya vakshasi cha anyasya tasya kachit punarbhujam apara tvanka manyasya tasyaschapya para kuchau. After seeing these women in different positions, then he is also witnessing the lamps. There was no electricity, right? So there were lamps. So those lamps, with the light emanating from those lamps, he was able to see the woman. That is when Hanuman wonders, this Ravana must be such a strict ruler, a dictator too, that only what he says should be adhered. So much so that the lamps were even reluctant to see the women while Ravana was around. Imagine, this is called poetic description. You may ask, sir, how can lamps see? Correct. The question is right. But this is poetic beauty. He was such a strict ruler that the lamps which emanate light could also not have the valor to look at the woman when Ravana is around, because all the right was bestowed on him. He only could see women. So that was the thought process with which Ravana lived. So the shloka goes, Ravane sukha samvishte ta striyo vividha prabha jvalanta kanchanam deepaha prekshanto ninishayiva. Then Hanuman, as he goes room after room after room, he now enters into the presidential suite. Beautiful suite it was. As he enters, he sees a large bed, mattress over it, and there was reclining a strong man. Hanuman just peeps to check who this could be. He deciphers that this could be Ravana. Sir, was it written on the top Ravana? You know, we must have seen those air hostesses. They will be having their names. Staff who work with star hotels, they have their names. Maybe Ravana was written, had this name implanted. No. Hanuman could understand this is Ravana from the scars on his body, because there were 2-3 scars of the Airavata. Airavata is the celestial elephant that Indra uses in Amaravati. So it had tusks. With its tusks, it had caused scars on the broad chest of Ravana. So while Ravana had to fight Indra, of course he had to fight with Airavata too. So the Airavata tried hurting Ravana, despite that Ravana survived. So there were cuts caused by the chakram of Vishnu as well. So from that, Hanuman was able to conclude that this must be Ravana. Kanchanangada sannadhau dadarsha samahatmanaha vikshitau rakshasendrasya bhujavindradbhajopamau airavada vishagra airapidanakrita vranau vajrollikhita pinamsau vishnu chakra parikshatau. So Vishnu chakram, airavatam, all these scars had caused on his huge body, yet he looked so strong and he was reclining on the bed. Next to Ravana, on the same bed, was sleeping a lady with such a beautiful, blissful, peaceful countenance. Here goes the description. Gaurim kanakavarnabham ishtamantah pureshwarim kapir mandodarim tatra shayanam charurupini. Very soft, tender, very soft, very tender, very peaceful, very calm, was sleeping a lady with all beautiful ornaments over her. Here comes the description where Valmiki says, Kapir Mandodarin Tatra. Mandodari was sleeping there. Now Hanuman thought, see, he has never seen Sita before. He does not know how Sita will look. He knows that she will be looking like a stree from the Vanara Jati, except for she won't have a tail. This was his understanding of Sita. Now he sees this beautiful woman for the first time. So he wonders if this could be Sita. So first he has concluded Ravana, then he concludes further this could be Sita. So he now takes his tail and starts kissing it. Chuchumba. He starts kissing his tail. Because, in the Nara category, in the humans, if a child is very, very naughty, people generally make these statements. Are you a monkey? Are you a monkey? Why are you doing like this? The teacher may ask. In fact, those of you who are adept uh, in the Tamil language will be able to relate to me. If a child is extremely naughty, you know what the parents would say? Sariyana vaal. Vaal in Tamil means tail. So, what the parents are essentially meaning is this child is exactly like a monkey. So, they would indicate with a tail. So, in most of our languages, or probably in the spoken paddhati of Bharatiya languages, a monkey is often associated with something which is indecisive, very mischievous, will always keep looking for an opportunity where to play pranks. This is what a monkey is associated with. So, but in turn, for a Vanara Jati, amongst those animals that belong to the Vanara Jati, for them, the tail is a sign of prestige. To us, it may seem something very primitive, but for a monkey, the tail is something like an Oscar award. So, the first thing that a monkey would do, a Vanara would do, will always be to attribute every part of his or her success to the tail. So, Hanuman took the tail and started kissing. Why? Because he spotted Sita. You may ask, sir, that is Ravana Patni Mandodari, that is Mrs. Ravana, sir, that is not Sita. You and I know, but Hanuman doesn't know. So he starts kissing his tail. Then what does he do? He sees many pillars. So he quietly goes up, and comes down. Again goes up, comes down. Goes up, comes down. Sir, he is acting like a monkey. Exactly. So, Valmiki says, we have praised Hanuman as effective communicator, the one who's adept in 9 forms of grammar, the one who could stand before Rama and speak so eloquently, the one who's advisor to Sugriva, very calm, meditative, all that is there. But Valmiki says, finally, he proved that he is also a Vanara. Says Valmiki, Aspotayamasa chuchumba pucham nananda chikrida jagau jagama Stambanaroham nipapata bhumau nidarshayam swam prakritim kapinam. Prakritim kapinam. At the end of the day, he did prove and exhibit the nature of a Vanara. Prakritim kapinam. So says Valmiki, Aspotayamasa chuchumba pucham. Pucham. His tail he took and started kissing. Nananda chikrida jagau jagama. Stambana roham, he got up. Nivapada bhumau, came down. Nidarshayan swam, prove himself. Prakritim kapinam, the nature of a kapi, a vanara. Now, Kamban tells in the Tamil Ramayanam, Hanuman, it seems, thought for a second. I just feel like going and then strangling this Ravana to death immediately. How dare he abduct my Jagannatha Sita? But then Hanuman thought, I shouldn't be doing it. If I do it while he's sleeping, later people will tell Ravana died at the hands of Hanuman, and this Hanuman was dispatched by Rama. See what values Rama inculcates in his devotees. So the blame will go on Rama if I do something which is not dharma in nature. Here goes the Tamil verse. ஈற்றை போர் பெருஞ்சீற்றம் என்னோடு முடிந்திடுக கற்றை பூங்குழலாளை சிறை வைத்த கண்டகனை முற்றபோர் முடிந்தது ஓர் குரங்கு என்றால் முனை வீரன் கொற்ற போர் சிலை தொழுந்தற்கு குறை உண்டாம் எனக் குறைந்தான். I should not cause any bad reputation to Rama, so I will not kill him. While he spotted Ravana correctly but had a misplaced identity of Sita in Mandodari, did he later come to know that this is not actually Sita but Mandodari? When did he know? More in the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.